All right, get ready, because today we are really going deep into this game, the Squirrel Maze
Yeah.
from Metatrans apps.
I'm excited for this one.
E2, and they have this really cool mission of making learning fun for everyone. And I feel like you could really see that when you look at the games they've made.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's so interesting about Metatrans apps is that it actually started as a passion project.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can really sense that dedication to creating engaging experiences in every single game that they make. And the Squirrel Maze is no exception.
That's so cool. So, like, if you can imagine, like, you're a squirrel and you're trapped in this maze, right?
Okay,
The only goal is to escape.
sounds simple enough.
Right. But here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. The mazes get trickier as you go. So they really put your problem-solving skills to the test.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's not just about finding your way out. Like, you've got all these other animals just roaming around the maze, and it just adds a whole other layer of action to the mix.
Yeah, it's definitely not your typical maze game.
Not at all. So I was actually wondering about that, like the whole animal aspect. Like, how do you even interact with them? Is it like a run for your life type of situation?
Well, I mean, there's a bit of that, but it's also about strategy.
Okay.
The Squirrel Maze uses dual joystick controls,
Oh, interesting.
which I think is pretty innovative.
Yeah.
One joystick moves your squirrel around,
Makes sense.
and then the other one is actually for throwing acorns.
Throwing acorns.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's a twist that I really was not expecting. So what's the strategy behind, like, throwing the acorns?
So resource management is a really key part of the game.
Okay.
You collect acorns as you navigate the maze,
Okay.
and you can use them to feed other animals.
Oh, okay.
And this keeps them from stealing your hearts,
Gotcha.
which you definitely want to avoid losing.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah.
say, so it's like a balancing act. You're
Yeah.
trying to find the exit.
Right.
You're trying to, like, manage your acorn supply, and you're also trying to strategically interact with all these other animals.
Exactly. Exactly. And
Sure.
just to like add to the challenge,
Okay.
you also need to find a key to unlock the exit door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there are also 3 hidden stars in each maze that you can try to collect,
Oh, wow.
just to like add an extra layer of difficulty if you want to like push yourself.
I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with how much depth they managed to pack into what seems like a simple maze game.
Right.
Like, it's not just randomly running around. You really have to think things through,
Yeah, for sure.
really use your brain.
Absolutely.
A lot more going on than I initially thought.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's, I think, what's so clever about the Squirrel Maze.
Yeah.
It looks deceptively simple on the surface.
Right.
But there's so much depth to the gameplay. And it
Yeah.
really makes you think about like resource allocation,
Ah,
planning your moves, and then also understanding like the consequences of your actions.
I like that. It's not just like a mindless, kind of thing you just pick up and play without thinking.
Oh, absolutely not.
So you mentioned earlier that it was like designed with learning in mind, right?
Yes.
Do you see any real world connections like in those game mechanics?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The whole concept of like feeding other animals to protect yourself. Like I almost see that as a metaphor for like negotiation and conflict resolution.
Okay.
Like sometimes in order to achieve your goals, you need to cooperate with others,
Right.
even if they seem like, obstacles at first.
Interesting. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like you're finding a way to satisfy their needs so that you can move forward with yours.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not always about brute force or like going it alone.
Yeah.
Sometimes finding a win-win solution, even if it means like giving something up,
Yeah.
can be the most effective strategy.